if you do not see no results, just keep on going, because nobody really gives a fuck if you have the results or not. Nobody gives a fuck about your efforts that you put in. So your only option is to get the results that you want, is to get to see them, and it's only dependent on you, on what you're doing. And as I said, nobody gives a fuck about your effort, nobody gives a fuck about your hard work, nobody gives a fuck about your work ethics. Nobody does, until the result is done. But before that, they will tell you that you're doing wrong. They'll tell you you should have gone the other way. They will tell you all other stuff, but it's all wrong, because only you know what you've been through and what you've done and what you've actually had to go through. So as I said, nobody gives a fuck. You should only do what you feel like you should do, and just keep doing it until you see the results, because you might have gone a long way without seeing the results, but surely if you keep going, one day they will eventually show up. I know it and I trust it, and that's what I believe is going to happen. So I know a lot of the guys, they will probably give up in the point in life where I am right now, but I am not the majority. I can say that for certain. I am however the minority of minorities, so I'm the one who's going to keep going, nevertheless of wherever people are saying, wherever my closest friends are saying, wherever my relatives are saying. I'm still going to do it, because I know myself, and the effort that I've put into my craft, into myself, and nobody can comprehend how much I've done it, and what I went through, to what hardship I went through, and to how it was for me, how hard it was for So I hope that wherever you do is that it's going to bring it fruits. I swear, I promise. If you keep going, showing up every day, if you make the promise about showing up every day, eventually it will happen. It should happen eventually, because it cannot be done if you concentrate on a single task. If you do it day by day, in and out, you will bring the results that you want. And I know and I trust the process, because the process is more important than the goal. Who you're going to become in the process is more important than just the goal, and the understanding of what it actually takes to be great, and what it actually takes to become somebody. I went a long way. I'm not thinking about going back, and as I said, nobody really cares about your efforts that you put in, your hardships that you put in. Everybody only cares about the end result, but the end result is at the end. Nobody cares about the beginning, the middle. How do they say the path of despair, or the dwell of despair, something like that. They call it the despair phase. Well, I was in this despair phase for so long, I don't even care no more, because I know that eventually it is going to happen, and I am the one who's going to make it happen. So I believe in each and every one of you who's doing his own thing, because I was in the same place, or even I was in the same place as you are. Wherever you're watching this video, in a year or two, I was in the same place, I swear, and I kept going no matter what. And I believe it was a heroic thing to do. I believe it was really a strong thing to do, that I kept going on whatever I was saying I'm going to do. So I believe in all of you, in whatever you're doing, that you can overcome everything, because I know that I'm going to do it 100%. There's no other way for me. There's only this way, and I'm destined to become somebody great.